So let's start with the target. The target is called the Bruton tyrosine kinase, called BTK inhibitors. General Bruton, Major Bruton, was the army doctor in Walter Reed Army Hospital. In 1950s, he discovered this enzyme. If you in the kids, if there's a genetically absence of this enzyme, the kid will never live past the teenagers because of infections. So the enzyme is this tyrosine kinase is named after him, Bruton's tyrosine kinase. This has become one of the best targets ever used in the history of oncology. The first generation BTK inhibitor called ibrutinib has response rate of 70%, unprecedented. Appeal is even better than the combination chemotherapy requiring lines, get rid of the hair, do no blood counts, hospital. So the chemo-free era was marked the peak for mantle cell lymphoma with ibrutinib, first generation. The second generation is acalabrutinib and the new brutinib. The acalabrutinib is also an American drug, but purchased later on by a European company called AstraZeneca. It's working very well. And the third one, the most recent one, is the new brutinib, approved about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And a lot of people, Dr. Wang, how many BTK inhibitors? We already got ibrutinib and acalabrutinib. Why we need a third inhibitor? Please, because mantle cell lymphoma, there is nearly 1 million people live with mantle cell lymphoma. Just in the U.S., think about the global population who would need this drug. Okay, but we are only talking about the mantle cell lymphoma. Ibrutinib have another 6 indications: marginal lymphoma and GVHD, CLL, Waldenstrom's, and many other indications. So many patients would need a third inhibitor, the new brutinib. They are efficacy-wise, I think they are all similar, but toxicity-wise, they would differ a little bit. For example, acalabrutinib give a headache. The other two doesn't. And as the new brutinib may have less risk of atrial fibrillation, so that we can pick and choose to see our patients. Not only the therapy and toxicity, but also we can use leverage to decrease the cost, to negotiate, to encourage competition, avoid a monopoly, and so that the prices could be negotiable down, so we can cut down the cost for both the system and for our patients and their families.